Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about my feelings on YouTubers and people who work in tech, work from home, technofeudalism, and what it would mean for me if this channel was to become a success. YouTubers that sell merch, t-shirts, things like this. And hopefully it's a coherent discussion that I put forward here. But basically, I was thinking about this earlier today, what it would mean if, on a grand scale, more and more people go on YouTube or into algorithm or marketing online, such jobs where they can work from home, and there's a dwindling labor force for things like janitorial, handyman, maintenance, lawn care, things like that I'm doing right now, and furthermore, actual trades such as people who work in concrete, electricians, things like this, where they would come from, if it would be through immigration. I mean, this is a discussion that's been going on a long time. Politicians have used it to their aim, but anyways, I think we're going towards some kind of techno-feudalism where people I'm going to use YouTube as an example. YouTube is owned by Google, and then people are competing to get their stuff out here. We're basically working on building a platform, which is an expression of ourselves. A lot of the time, people cover many topics. They're topics that interest them. There's people that do history channels. There's people that do how-to channels, all kinds of things, ASMR channels, discussion channels. And eventually, the majority of them sell merch, and these t-shirts, which I'm not sure if they're made in Mexico, if they're made in China, and then they're hand pressed, and they're shipped to order through Amazon. It's kind of this big, it's basically through these systems that exist, and you're getting your piece. And I'm concerned about if you'd be a sellout to the working class if you would be doing this, because I'm looking forward in the future to whether or not this channel could be successful, because I am getting around 200 people checking in a week now, which is nothing crazy, but it's thank you. And if it keeps going and I can do this a little bit more, that's why I'm kind of thinking like this is, I guess we're monetizing ideas, we're monetizing ASMR, we're monetizing all these things. And we're basically feeding this machine of selling advertising to people who maybe have a bit of an addiction to the phone. It might be exploiting the viewers. I'm not sure how viewers think of this, if they're listening to these podcasts when they're at work, if people should be doing both, some work and some podcasts to have moral value. I'm not sure how you'd balance that. I'm not sure how the economy would take this hit if everyone's doing these podcasts and are successful with it. You're basically relying on followers for income as well, so you can actually become a puppet of the people that are subscribed because you're trying to pander to an audience for subscriptions. I think a need for an online presence right now is almost needed as a status symbol, just to say that you can play the game. I think a blue check by your name is a big thing now. It's been a big thing for 20 years, so it's not just now, but maybe not 20 years, but you know what I mean. And I guess you need to prove you can play the game to say that you disagree with the game, because if you just say that you don't want to play the game is stupid, you don't agree with it, then people are going to say, well, you're too weak to play the game, you don't understand the game, you have no game. But if you say that from a point of strength, you have a blue check, you can do your little jabs on Twitter, intellectual jabs on Twitter, people will be like, oh, okay, well, at least he has a following, she has a following, she has the right to say this. It's status signaling through the digital age. You need an online avatar almost to really be a player. Even if you're a business, you need an online presence. everyone knows this, the online security companies, algorithm companies, AI companies, this is where it's going. Chip is in the brain. This is where it's going. And it's the same capitalist, almost feudalist structure that we've seen before, but now it's being merged on the internet through algorithms, and I'm wondering where that's going to head, what the morality of that would be. Also, it's basically you're pushing merch on people, pushing products on people, pushing ideas on people. You're basically, the algorithm is making me like a Jehovah's Witness knocking on people's doors at this point. And eventually, if I want to do this full time, I'm going to have to sell some kind of t-shirt or something. That seems to be the model, and I'm struggling with that as an idea. I have something written down here. Yeah, and the glow up is another thing that I'm thinking of. Is when you do have a successful channel, you're going to have people who are encouraging it the whole way. You're going to have people that are hating on it the whole way. Some are 50-50, some are 60-40, some have all trolls, some have very little trolls. Depends on the content you're putting out and if people are enjoying it. But my idea is it's your foot in the door to live the Western lifestyle when you participate in the game, which is right now it's through technology. And that puts you in a position where is it just hedonistic. I fucking hate pronouncing words. I hate spelling. I'm a little bit lifestyle. Or can you have morality where you're helping other people up? And what is the individual's responsibility after the glow up to help society, and would be making videos or looking at algorithms or being a marketer. How is that going to help society when it's propelling the things that are breaking society and almost segregating people out of the society that still need to work on manual labor to get by? So you're almost kind of living in this parallel universe where you're climbing the success ladder with an escalator, and other people are still not getting the work from home. They're still not doing the YouTube channel. They're not doing all this stuff, and you're kind of just doing what you want, living in a childhood fantasy almost. So I'm struggling with that mentally, and I haven't succeeded in this channel yet, but I'm kind of just thinking ahead, and I'm also seeing other people living this lifestyle. And I've obviously been on the ground floor mowing lawns and scrubbing toilets for so long that I'm kind of thinking if this is, well, not if this is the way to go, because it's already the way it is gone. It's past. This is what it is now. You need an online presence. And I actually encourage people who follow this channel to make their own channel and become a part of it. But remain true to yourself, I suppose. And I'm having questions about the morality of this. And at the same time, it's like you go mow a lawn and it's so nice because you just get to zone out. You get to mow a lawn and get paid, but that paycheck isn't going to go anywhere. And there's very little opportunities to be leveling up in handyman things. Even if you get a skilled trade, you don't know what's going to get replaced by AI. You don't know what's really competitive, and you might not last long, and then you spent money to get in there. And there's a lot of nepotism. It's more ass kissing than hard work. That's kind of my opinion, but I've seen it been proven many times over and over again. And then that, I don't know, I guess I'll end it there. I think I've covered a few things in this video. I've stumbled with my pronunciation of a basic word in this video. It's kind of cringe and embarrassing, but whatever. Hedonistic. So anyways, that's my video for today. Probably shouldn't be even punching above my weight talking about these things on YouTube, but I'm going to because they're my thoughts, and I'm also going to be continuing the nature videos, of course, because that's what this channel is about. I appreciate everyone that's been tuning in. I got to get ready for work soon. I got to go to work. I kind of want to end this right at 10 minutes because of my OCD. That's why I'm going to keep talking. So it's 9:55, 6, 7, 8, Okay, bye.